Aloha, it's 365 Hawaii.
With Eric and Julie Zemelis, and behind us is the downtown Kona area.
Also the bay right here. Right, last weekend it was Iron Man and the people were swimming over here with jellyfish stinging them.
And I heard of sharks and dolphins and a lot of drama. In fact, you guys, a humpback whale was seen off of the coast of Kona this week. So the humpbacks are on their way here.
Yes, they are. Okay, so they're getting back to today's video instead of all the things that are happening. Today we're doing a video on shave, S-H-A-V-E, not shaved, ice. And
why are we doing that, Eric?
Because you guys have been asking for this video for a very long time. They're like, what's the best shaved ice? Where are the places to go? So today we're gonna do that video.
Right, and so you guys are gonna watch us take one for the team with getting all this sugar pre-diabetic experience today.
Yes.
And also we'll be hitting Keho, Kona, and Waikoloa, so you guys can get a whole flavorful experience in West Hawaii. And also we're gonna give you guys a little bit of the history of shave ice and what it has for culture and why is it kind of special
and
here
one
in
last
Hawaii.
thing is there's all kinds of innovative shave ice on that big island here, not just your typical whatever it is, just a little bit of flavor.
Ice and flavor,
yeah. Flavor. They've got some innovative ideas. So we're going to show you a few interesting things you might not have seen before.
Right, so let's go have some treats. Hey, so we're in the Coconut Grove Marketplace in Gecko Girls, and this is right next to the Big Island Running Company because you need to run off the calories you're going to get from this big pat dessert. So we're going to get the lava flow and the island breeze, but also besides just the shave ice here, they also, because you gotta have something special, you can pour the coffee over the ice cream and make it an affogato, and then also they can do sundaes here and they have ice cream. So it's all the stuff.
Oh,
No.
It's okay, we'll remake it.
Oh no. Okay, so you're gonna laugh. I just dropped mine over there, and she's remaking, which is very nice and very creative. So in the meantime, we have got the island breeze, and it is mango, coconut, and guava. So let's see. It looks pretty good, but they are always good. We know why you guys like shaved ice so much. That's why we did this video, because it is good stuff. And just the amazing things they have. And this one's very tasty. I look forward to the lava flow that's coming. Okay, so these are made with cane sugar, and also they are natural flavored. I'm a personal fan of the natural with the sugar cane. It doesn't get any better than that. Okay, so this, of course, is the one that I just dropped going over there. But they put it back together for me. Thumbs up, all is good. What's interesting about shaved ice is that, of course, there's just the basic shaved ice. But this one, they're starting to add ice cream to it, too. And these crazy
things that look like fish eggs are called popping pearls, and they're actually like little bubbles filled with juice. Very interesting. And then this hopia cream is adding a whole level of like tropical tasty to this experience. There's a lot going on here, and because we're sitting in the sun, you have to eat very, very fast. But I'd say that bring 4 of your friends on these ones. As this is melting, there's a tidal wave of sugar water being poured off the side here. So it's time to eat fast or like do something else, like go to another shave ice place. Let's go.
Scandinavia Shave Ice, also known as Scandis, and it has been around since 1991. By far the longest here in town is where it is, and they have a lot of different flavors. They've got this is the one that's got the sugar-free, so we're gonna try some sugar-free shaved ice to see what that's like. And their tagline is the best shaved ice in paradise, which is pretty good. So let's go see what they got to do.
So I went for the ube, which again is a natural local flavor, and then also tiger's blood, which I've never heard of before in my life. And they have MaiTai. On top of that, I chose a strawberry frozen yogurt. I bet you have never tried this combo before. Certainly I have not. But the cool thing is that when you break into it, it's got like the ice cream in there, right? And so you get the crunchy and the ice cream. And I'd like to believe it won't melt as fast. Let's see.
This one, we're going to try all sugar-free toppings on this one. With a snow cap on top. So let's see what's I got.
No, what colors are they?
Blue Hawaii, mango, and one I cannot remember for the life of me because they were trying to figure out 3 in a row. That's where we're at on it. But let's see what sugar-free tastes like.
Okay, let's see that. Yeah.
Okay, it does taste sugar-free. That's the sad part. It's a little bit like a Diet Coke, but probably a little healthy for you, maybe. Maybe not so much sugar.
Okay. Well, for those out there who like frozen but not sugar, that's an opportunity there, right? Yep. Okay, so what we talked about in this video is each of these has a different kind of like a mouth texture, and this one is definitely icy, like crunchy icy. And so I'd say that if you think about the stuff you grew up with, this is probably that texture. But I will say that the frozen yogurt they gave me, I was expecting more kind of a soft serve, but it's almost like an ice cream, and there's real strawberry chunks in there, which makes it pretty cool. And because it's being held together with the ice cream, it's not falling apart in the heat as much. So I would say the tip here is if you're gonna eat outside, that at least keeps it from like spilling over like Eric was doing. And also about this place, the reason why a lot of families come here, as you can see, you can get some fun little photo ops. I did too, I know. And also, it's really essentially located right smack in the middle of a downtown core. So if you do find yourself here for this downtown stroll, or if you're here for any event at Hula Palace, or just going for a swim, this is like the centerpiece, as I'm pouring this, of where people meet and greet and eat their shave ice. Okay, so if you were watching this video and you are not completely familiar with how the Big Island works around the gecko experience, you're gonna want to say to yourself, why do they keep putting geckos next to these shave ice experiences? Well, I'm gonna tell you guys, geckos love sugar. Yes, they do. And what people have found out, if you put like something like jam and things that are sweet, the geckos will crawl out of the garden and come up and they'll just sit there and start licking the stuff in front of you. So if you actually happen to have some extra of your shave ice and you leave it out anywhere near a gecko, they're usually trained and knowing people are going to do this. And you will get your little zoo experience of watching our happy little geckos come up and entertain you with the way that they eat your food, especially when there's sugars attached to it. So long live the gecko.
Okay, so one of the important things about shaved ice is what's the history? Where did it come from and how did it get to Hawaii?
Right, and so shave ice actually came to us from Japan, where actually, if you don't know, that Hawaii has a large Japanese community, and so it originated in Japan, and it's actually called kakagori, and basically for them, it was just basically shaved ice mixed with condensed milk, and it became popular here in Hawaii in the plantation communities in the early 1900s, and so throughout the time, it became a unique flavor sensation here in Hawaii when they were able to add all the tropical flavors that we have here in Hawaii to the shave ice. So that's what we have today.
And I believe because it was so bloody hot here, it was definitely worth something that was a good snack for a good dessert.
Yeah, and also using the fruit purees that they probably had here, mix it with ice. Yeah. Yum yum. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're at Ululani Shave Ice, and it's actually in the King Kam Hotel Courtyard by Marriott, right next to the bay. And you can come here if you're staying in the hotel. Also, if you get off cruise ships, or you can simply, as you're about to think about jumping in the ocean and going for a swim, can have some shave ice. Let's go in.
Okay, so they have 12 stores is how big they are. They started in 2008 and they are actually all the way, they're in all of the islands, Maui and Oahu, but they're also in California and Texas on top of that. Started in 2008 and we are here at the King Kam Hotel at the Royal Courtyard in Marriott.
Okay, I think this is the only shave ice company on our island that actually serves little bottles of alcohol with their drink. This is Kaloa, which is actually made here. It's a rum that's made here on the Big Island, made out of cane. This is kind of like a poggy, like MaiTai-ish kind of experience. They don't skip on the sugar, that's for sure. Ooh, it's sweet. Let me dig in to see if I can get more of that rum.
Okay, well, mine is a little bit different, and it's got some flavors you don't usually have. It is pickled mango on this side, and on this side it's huamei, which is kind of a sour plum kind of a
And salty.
and salty at the same time. But both are local favorites, and they are a little bit of acquired taste, but good at the same time. And they use these a lot all over different things besides just shaved ice.
Okay, I just want to explain a little bit more about what Eric had because it's so local. It's pickled mango. Okay, that is like something that they do here, yes. It has a really, obviously interesting flavor. And the other one was ling mui, and basically that is a crushed plum skin with salt, and that is a Japanese experience. And sometimes what they do is they actually crush that and use it for different kinds of candies and stuff. It will give you the pucker of a lifetime. So mixing those two is definitely a way to savor some local flavor. Okay, so here we are at Clover and Mug, and we have actually done a video with them with their food, but we didn't get to tell you about their bingsu, which is kind of like their version of a shave ice, and they are making us a nice little tasty mango one right now. But just to give them a little bit of a plug, they're also opening a new Clover and Mug down at the Kona Inn shopping center, right smack in the middle, so you can get your bingsu over there as well. But also they've got really cool aids. I know it's like we're heading into like November, but they've got passion fruit and mango aid. So if you like the fresh local tropical fruit in a drink, they've got them right here too.
Mango bingsu.
Wow, that is immense. Thank you. So what exactly is this?
So this is like a shaved ice, but it's kind of different. So we imported the machine from South Korea, and then instead of shaving the block of ice, we actually pour our house-made liquid base here. And then as soon as you pour the liquid base in, you instantly freeze it,
Yeah.
and it shaves automatically.
Oh, interesting.
So the texture itself is more fluffier and finest.
Yeah.
So you're gonna feel like it's like a shaved snow instead of shaved ice.
Oh, there we go. And then this is fresh fruit.
This is a fresh mango, and also put a little bit of syrup and condensed milk. And our liquid base is based on the milk and condensed milk and water.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yes.
So it's healthy for you as well. And then this obviously can feed more than one person. You have how many other flavors?
We have mango, rapin, Oreo, matcha, and ube and strawberries are coming soon.
There you go. So different kinds of opportunities for you to try this. And I'm going to dig right in here so you guys can see what this looks like. Ooh, look at that. It's like snow. It's like fluffy heaven. As we show you different textures of shaved ice and different frozen desserts in this video, I want you guys to know this is probably the only one you're going to find just like this. It literally looks like and tastes like a snow day. And it's really an interesting, light, dry flavor. It's not like crunchy ice. So this is very interesting. And the fact that it's Korean, try something different. We're going to be at the original Big Island Shaved Ice Company, and this is like the hot spot of all these different shave ice experiences. Usually the line is out the door. It looks like because we came in a late afternoon, we're going to get a good shot at this. So let's see if the hype is worth it. So we told you a lot about the history of shaved ice. Well, here is a local opportunity to learn a little bit what happened. We talked about how the shaved ice was gone through the plantation system back in the early 1900s. Well, this woman, Lorraine Kayono, she was an entrepreneur, and she started her own mobile food truck, basically. And she started in Waimea, and she would do treats and sandwiches and different kinds of grocery store market items. And she was awarded an opportunity by the County of Hawaii to go down to Spencer Beach Park and sell her shave ice and her food. And then she was able to move the whole thing to Ka'alulu Beach Park, where she stayed for 20 years. And she did that until she finally retired. Then eventually her son in 2013 decided to take all of her recipes and then create the original Hawaiian shaved ice company. So when you come to this store, you get a chance to taste the original flavors of when she first started doing this here in North Kahala. Okay, this is the last one. So it has to be the biggest and the best, of course. Chantilly is a local favorite. It's basically, it's like a kind of a cake, and I've never seen it in an ice cream, especially a shave ice form. So this is the ultimate, go for it. Oh my God, I'm going to die tonight eating shave ice dessert. And it has mac nuts on it, and like a yummy, almost like a toffee. It's really, if you don't know what chantilly is, you're not going to understand it, but here you can get the entire thing.
This is called the holo holo. I don't even know how much different things are in here. It looks like we've got some ube and some cream and some other stuff.
I'm going to zoom in on that there. Okay, there's like a lot of stuff going on here. That is quite the dessert.
This is a full dinner. All that for about $11. Okay, so as I'm starting to dig into this, we got some ube ice cream, got coconut, and it got those little pearls that we've been talking about today, definitely. And I'm not quite sure what these are. Let's see what these are. That's the regular ube, as in like the potato.
Chunky? Yeah. Oh, that's like actually in the potato.
It's always good to have potato in your ice cream on top of that, but it's tasty. I found the shaved ice in it. It's actually in the bottom. So it's shaved ice in the bottom with so many things on top I couldn't tell what was going on. But there it is. Shaved ice, ube ice cream, coconut, a little bit of coconut ice cream, and real ube in there.
Okay, so this is basically the first time we've had chocolate shave ice. So you can see it's all nice and icy inside of here, icy. And then it has a whole like, it's like I'm telling you guys, it's like chantilly cream. I'd say that kind of like Eric, this is the most complex and probably the most delicious one I've had today. This is like, again, we're sharing with 3 different kinds of people, but they have so many different kinds of flavors that you wouldn't see it like normal shave ice ones, that this one should be at least given a shot, because if you love sweets and desserts and shaved ice all together, this win.
Okay, so we have done our challenges. We have done the dessert challenge, we've done the malasada challenge, and we have definitely eaten a lot to make sure that our viewers get an idea of what's going on.
With a shave ice challenge.
Yes, and now with the shave ice challenge, it has definitely felt like my teeth are still cold.
I know, they kind of hurt, and oh my God, I'm so full, you guys. This is insane. I couldn't put down that chantilly dessert.
Yeah, it was chocolatey and good, so Julie definitely liked it. That holo holo, it was good, right? I would definitely tasty. I'm laughing. It took me like half the dessert to actually get to the shaved ice part of it.
Yeah, but there was like a lot of yummies on top of that. That was like, okay, that whole experience was like, wow, over the top dessert experience. And that's why we wanted to talk to you guys about kind of like where we thought the best was, and kind of why.
Yeah.
So what did you think?
Okay, I like this one. It was good. This was the expected good one. It was like kind of and it was over the top. I mean, they had like 4 different types of topping on there. It was just crazy. Okay, I'm going to say that we were at the Gecko Girls for me, and they did a lava one. You guys remember
lava flow?
The lava flow, and it had the little pearls, and it had ice cream, and it had the thing. So that was my favorite, even though I lost the first one. On top of that, it fell over.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was your favorite, Julie?
Okay, so I'll tell you guys, to be honest, I don't eat a lot of shave ice. I just, to me, it's sweet. And so I'd say that the unexpected yum today for me personally was the first one, the Clover Mug.
Yeah.
Because the way that the shaved ice was made with the milk instead of the water.
Yeah,
and it didn't melt on me.
It didn't melt at all. It actually could hold it in your mouth for like 20 seconds before it melted. I don't know how
and
they
also
made it.
They
Very
didn't
unusual.
Put, total sugar all over the top of it.
Yeah.
That's one thing too about shaved ice, and some people love that. It's like, dump that sugar stuff on there. But that's another reason why I like the chantilly one too, because it was like more of like almost like a chocolate ice. And it didn't have that all over it. It actually had that nice caramel on top of it. So those are my 2 favorites. But if I was to say that if you're an average schmo who likes to have, your little tropical flavors and your little thingies, I like the one at the King Kam Hotel.
Okay, well, the one that you
Ululani, that was good, because having a little bit of alcohol in the middle of it was pretty good too, I'll have to admit. But also talking about pricing, that one was the most expensive at
the alcohol made it, alcohol made it expensive.
And then the rest of them were all on average of how much?
10 to 12 for a really big one. The cheapest, most economical one was Scandi's or Scandinavian Shave Ice, and that was, I think that was $5 for that one. It was definitely pretty cheap.
I know that my kids had gone there for years because they can afford it. But then again, that's the person that likes more of the tropical flavors in the ice.
So we're going to say the ones we covered were the brick and mortar ones. What we noticed that there's a lot of them popping up in different locations now. They're kind of like in, there's one of the mobile food truck kind of story. So they're definitely out and about. Most of them are good, and I guess it's they're using the same kind of process for doing it. They kind of grind off the shaved ice, and it makes it fluffy as compared to the crunching with the other ones. What it is. So all in all, they're all pretty good. It's just a question of quality of
and also mouthfeel and texture.
Yep.
So and also if you can add a little bit of something, as you guys can see behind us, there's a lake setting here at the original Big Island Shave Company. You've got the Kailua Bay in front of the King Kam and also of the Scandinavian.
Yeah.
And then at the Keauhou Shopping Center, where Clover Mug is, you can look out over the ocean from the parking lot.
Once you get past the parking lot of it.
Yeah.
That was always a joke in Keauhou.
So you have a little view with your ice cream.
Beautiful view, and there's a parking lot in front of it. They should have put the shops so you can see the view.
There's always a joke. If you're living in Keauhou, that's always a joke.
On top of that.
But I think that's our third sweet challenge, and I'm glad that we're putting months between them because it's a deal to eat that much sugar in one day.
This was a little bit of lighter video from our last one we finished was the parking one. That was definitely a little on the heavier side. So we want to do something a little more fun today. So that was our plan.
Yeah. So when you guys are watching the video, put your favorite shave ice down in the comments below, and we're even thinking about maybe doing this in East Hawaii. We'll see. But if you know of some really great
ones, and if you guys want us to do it for East Hawaii, let us know. But drop in the comments. Yeah, and then we'll definitely that's one to do. I guess we could do 2 shaved ice challenges.
Well, that way you have East and West.
Yes, you can buy it because everything, as our East Hawaii people say, everything doesn't happen on the West side.
And vice versa.
Hawaii is pretty split, and they're far away apart. That's not why we don't quite do as many things on the East side because it takes an hour and a half to get there every time.
So you guys know that we try and give you the best things to do in Hawaii Island, and one of the things that you can be doing is more events. So we have 2 things. We are starting a new segment for our YouTube channel showing you the events as they come up every single month because I do a rented calendar. You can find that on 365hawaii.com, which you'll also notice that store, that website, is that we also, if you are looking to buy a home here, you can also sign up and be part of our ohana, where you get a complete ecosystem of all the things that you need. You need resources and Facebook groups and Zoom calls.
Where the best shaved ice is, all those kinds of things.
We basically are the Hawaii real estate lifestyle experts.
Yeah.
But also, if you join the ohana, then also you get to learn about some of the events we do. Like we have a big 365 Hawaii beach party coming up to help new residents meet some new people and do some networking. Also, just mark your calendars.
Side note, when is that? It's coming up rather quickly.
Yes, in fact, it's next Sunday.
Yep.
That would be like around the 10th. But also, we are helping put on the Christmas parade for Hawaii.
For
Kona. And so if you want to come and be part of the Christmas parade, it's going to be on December 14th. We are still looking for volunteers if you'd like to help in some way. And also, I have to ring the bell a little bit. On November 15th, we're doing the public meeting. If you want to go to the West Hawaii Civic Center at 5 o'clock, we'll love to have you there and support what we're trying to do and trying to find solutions for the parking problem in Kona. Because that's what we do as realtors in your area.
We are all over the spectrum.
We care about the area, and we like to support small businesses, and we also want to make sure you guys get a chance to see some of the cool things we have here in West Hawaii, but also around the whole island. So,
and with that,
we'll say aloha.